'Twas the night before New Year, when all through Aldrich House, not a staff member was stirring, no click of a mouse.
The online giving forms were created with care in hopes that annual fund gifts soon would be there.
The staff were at home nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of programming danced in their heads.
And Morgan in her kerchief and Luther in his cap had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap.
When on the security cams there arose such a clatter, we sprang to our phones to see what was the matter.
Away to Benevolent they flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The collection staff would groan and fret should they know, and cringe at the sun on the objects they stow.
When what to our wandering eyes did appear but a miniature truck and a guy in rain gear.
A little old driver, so lively and quick, they knew in a moment it was Postman Nick.
More rapid than squirrels, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted, and he called them by name.
Now members, now donors, now docents and friends, on philanthropists, on trustees, on whom the society depends.
To the top of the pergola, to the top of the gate, now send in those funds, we no longer can wait.
As leaves that before the great gale did fly, when they meet with the parking tickets on the east side.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a truck full of remits, and Nick, he did too.
And then, in a twinkling, Morgan heard on the roof what she thought might be Misha, pawing each little hoof.
As she drew in her head and was turning around, up the stairs Postman Nick came with a bound.
He was dressed all in blue from his hat to his boot, as he rummaged for the envelopes containing the loot.
A bundle of letters he had flung on his back, and the two couldn't wait to break open the sack.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head, Morgan sighed with relief. We had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled the mail slot, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose, talking baseball with Luther, out the door he goes.
He sprang to his truck, to our neighbors gave a whistle, and down Benevolent he flew, no cameras, no signals.
But heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight,
Happy annual fun to all, and to all a good night.